Good afternoon from Disneyland. It is April 23rd, and we are here for
Star Wars Nite.
Star Wars Night.
Yeah.
So we came to the park early. We had reservations for the day, but we also had tickets for Star Wars Night.
Woo.
So we are going to check in here soon. Check-in time is at 2:30.
Yeah, so if you're already in the park, you can actually check in early. You don't have to wait.
Yeah, so that's what we are going to do. You might see a little bit of time jump in the day. We're going to bring the check-in to you, but after that, it might be nighttime.
Yeah, because the party doesn't actually officially start until 9.
9, yep.
One of the fun things we did is we already pre-ordered some treats for later for Star Wars Night, so that's a fun tip, is take a look at the mobile orders, and you can actually order after, I think, 8 o'clock and get your Star Wars Night treats all lined up.
Yeah, and it's 9 p.m. till 1 a.m.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be fun. What we're looking to do is we've been the last couple years, so this time, a lot of times we try to do all the rides and do everything. Characters, but
treats, yeah.
that usually doesn't work out. But our goal here for you guys is to see, is it worth it for you?
Yeah.
So is it worth the price? Is it worth the experience? We're going to try to focus more on the characters and the food and the experiences tonight. If we get a couple rides in, you'll see.
Yeah.
But that's what we're going to show, just so you can see the most of it. The rides are the rides if you've been on them before. But yeah, we're going to try to bring you a little bit of everything. A quick update for you guys. It's a little different than last year. Last year, when you checked in, you were able to get your merchandise at the same time as checking in. This year, it seems to be different. We checked in at 2:30, and they told us to come back at 6 for merchandise. So a little different. You got to come back 2 separate times. Last year, it was at the same time. This year, it's different. I don't know if that's just today that it's like that, or they needed time to get more merchandise, so they delayed it. But it looks like that's just probably the way it is. I haven't actually asked anyone. I'm just assuming you check in, and then you get your merchandise at 6, because that's kind of when people from outside the park that only had the event ticket and didn't have like a day pass, they come in that time too. So I'm assuming they just want to get everyone at the same time, the same opportunity. And another update for you, update after the update, is about 5:15 they decided to start a line for the merchandise. So they do look like they will queue up a line for the merchandise, as there's starting to become quite a big crowd
yeah.
around the Starcade. So just expect for the line to start just to the right of where you get tickets, or really just across from where you walk out. So if you get your tickets before, or not your tickets, but your badge.
Yeah,
you get your
credentials.
Credentials, there we go. When you get your credentials, just the line will be straight across. It may not be started by the time, but just know that's where you're gonna go. So the line snakes around, and there's the current end of line out in Tomorrowland. We are heading in for the merch. All right, here it is. Woo! Merchandise! Dollars and money spent, but it's well spent. And just for example, this is the shirt we are looking at, and the sweatshirts. Then the pins and lanyards and cups. Look at all that, really cool. And I think there's something on the back. Yeah, on the hoodie. So cool. I think I'm gonna get the hoodie. I think that's my jam right there. But yeah, so that's what they have available here. at the merch store for the May the 4th event. Guys, we found some Disney ducks, a mom and her ducklings, searching for some food, foraging the bushes. Do you see them? We made it out of the merchandise line and we headed back to Galaxy's Edge. And in the merchandise line, we got 2 of the Star Wars Nite sweatshirts, 2 of the tumblers, and 2 of the Darth Vader pins. So we'll show you those either, and I'll insert a picture here if I'm not able to show you fully all the merchandise that we picked up later. But you may see Amanda wearing her sweatshirt tonight, so that will be cool. Right now we're gonna just walk around. We still got about an hour and a half more before the event officially starts. So we're just gonna walk around Galaxy's Edge, maybe get something to eat, get a drink, and then I think we're gonna meet up with a friend too as well. So you might see her pop in the video, but we will see you soon. Nighttime is now upon us. The sun has went down and it is night at Star Wars Nite. And what does tape mean when you usually see it? Tape usually means a line. And what's this line for? This line is for the Ewok meet and greet, the Ewok characters, the Ewok experience. So what are we doing first? We are doing the Ewoks. Can't wait. It's about 8 o'clock. We probably still have another hour until we get to meet the Ewoks, but we are going to wait in this line. And thankfully, we already have someone waiting in the line. Amanda's up ahead. I was just going and checking out what was going on in Galaxy's Edge. But we are waiting in this line, and we should bring it to you soon. While we're waiting in line, we had earlier in the day pre-ordered some food and some snacks and some treats. So we ordered that food to be available from 8 to 9.
Yep.
So Amanda's going to head out and go. We don't know exactly what everything is.
I do.
But she knows what it is. We just don't know all the names.
Yeah, I'll let you know soon.
Yeah, so when she comes back with the haul, we'll show you what we decided to get. And what are you most excited for?
The treats, obviously the beignets, because those were really fun. Those were really good last year. And then some fancy waffle fries.
So there you go. At least we know beignets are on the list that are coming back, but everything else will be a surprise.
Got to Galactic Grill, picked up some Dark Nebula salsa verde fries, and they have waffle cut fries, salsa verde pulled pork, crema fraiche, shredded cabbage, roasted corn, cojita cheese, cilantro, and wheat chicharrones. So that's what I'm going to taste first. That should be really good. I think it's still hot. So we've got the avocado salsa. That should be really good. So I'll try this piece first. It's really good. That's not too spicy. So let's see if the green chili pork has any spice.
Yeah. So that's like.
I'm gonna try to pick it up. Let's see.
So there's the dual ray.
It's good.
Stormtrooper had one.
You can taste the green chili.
This is a character.
It's definitely
that
not
is
spicy.
From the Legends, and it's who.
So just
Kylo
keep that in
Ren
mind.
wanted to get
Probably
his
good for
powers.
everyone.
It's the guy who controlled
Good
the
flavor.
other Rens,
I'm definitely going to be
before he
finishing
controlled
this.
them.
So let
So
me try
he
this
wears like a
sauce one
weird
more
mask.
time just to make
That's
sure.
going to be the Ezra slash. What's her name now?
Yeah, not
Sabine.
too spicy.
There's
But
the
really good
Kit
flavor.
Kit,
So I definitely recommend
Kit
to get
That's
this.
the one-
I also have a drink.
The blind guy. he was
And
born
that
in
is the
Rebels.
Dagobah swamp
The one
water.
who taught Ezra how to
Let
be
me
a
show you
Jedi.
that.
Okay.
Little frog on
Some
top.
of them I bought the
It's
shells
just
for,
blueberry
and I-
lemonade,
I
Powerade
did-
Mountain Blast, and apple juice with green lime glaze. So kind of cute.
That's a Qui-Gon Jinn,
That should be good
Darksaber.
too. Let me try it.
It's a square design.
Okay,
instead of
just
being
kind of a
like-
refreshing drink. I pretty much taste the lemonade
Yeah,
and
it's
the
more katana style. It's
Powerade
supposed to be
with
katana.
a little bit of extra
These are generic
tang,
nothings,
but
like
that's
the
it. So it's
Stud
good.
There's,
It's
a
not
different
something I
one.
would like
Okay.
be
This
super
is
like
Mara Jade.
have
She
to
in the
must
stories
get,
is Luke Skywalker's
but it's a good
wife.
addition to
In the books?
the
Okay.
waffle fries or anything else like
She
the
was
burger
a
you would get
dancer
there.
on Jabba's.
Our next treat is the Dagobah beignets. Kind of looks like a version of one of our favorite characters, maybe Yoda, maybe Grogu, who knows, use your imagination. But they're the traditional beignets, and it has a matcha sugar powder on it. So I had these last year, they're really good. So let's try those.
And we paid about $4,000. If we would have gone on this website, I could have got it for like $24.
Still good. You can definitely taste the matcha. So I think you do have to kind of like matcha, but it's not very strong. You can definitely taste the flavor. And then it has a nice little creamy dip. So
I would literally look into it and Dave's Vacation. And if you Google it, just put Google buy points for Disneyland, and it'll come up. It's a legit website.
Okay.
And so,
I didn't know it could be better, but it's better. I definitely would get the beignets and the dip. Highly recommend mobile ordering right when you get to the park.
It's pretty cool. We didn't even
for
know.
right before the Star Wars Nite starts, because the line gets very long for these. The other treat I got was from Stage Door Cafe. It's the Wookiee funnel cake. It's chocolate funnel cake with chocolate sprinkles and chocolate sauce, and I kind of pre-tasted a little bit. It tastes a little bit like pudding, so I think it's really chocolate pudding. But I'm going to taste the whole thing now, and we'll see how it is all
But
together.
I was like, oh, I mean, even for us, like, again, it's pretty well out.
I'm going to use my makeshift table while we're waiting in line.
We're considering either American Express
Still warm.
or that cheese.
That's really
So
good.
I have bowls because of my business.
The funnel cake
Honestly,
is
when it comes to
nice and
traveling,
crispy
American
with a
Express.
chewy center.
I have both. But they will
The pudding is nice and light, and then the sprinkles are just fun, and then the white chocolate decor. Definitely good. Make sure you eat it right away because the white chocolate does melt.
Yeah, it's part
So
of the,
it's that warm and fresh.
So that's where a lot of vendors.
Two definitely recommended desserts for Star Wars Night.
We are still in the line for the Ewoks, but just wanted to show you how far this line actually goes. It just keeps on going and going. This is crazy. The Ewoks, we heard, are the most popular of the attractions for the character meet and greets, but the line goes back all the way into the Rise queue, and even probably farther than that. But yeah, this is all for the Ewoks. It seems to be the most popular meet and greet.
Very end, after they take your 3 photos, make sure they scan your wrist. How do we, yeah.
We're behind.
One more.
We just finished the Galactic Encounters with the Ewok. So it's called the Galactic Encounters are the photo opportunities. And then we saw, I'm gonna have to look up the name on this one. The Figurine Dan and the Modal Nodes. They were playing just outside of New Orleans Square on the way to go grab some more beignets. Woo! Hey, buddy. So we went to grab some more beignets and we saw them. That was super fun. They're
The
just
cantina music.
yeah,
is
just
fun.
playing the cantina music, trolling around. So they will probably come by here. What is it? Every hour?
Yeah.
They come by the same spot every hour. So we got some good video of them. That was fun. And then what's up next? What are we doing next, guys? Do we know?
So next we're gonna kind of make our way through the park systematically and see what other galactic encounters we
Yeah.
can find. We have a few characters in mind that we really want to see. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And we'll see what we can bring you as far as characters.
Yeah, and so we don't really have any direct plan as of what's next. So whatever we see, we're just gonna do. And it looks like the Ewok experience is the most sought after. And talking to everyone in the line, that just seems like most people we talked to today, that was their number one thing. What are you here to do? I'm seeing Ewoks number one. After that, it's all gravy. So
And the lightsaber meetup.
yeah,
Right?
lightsaber meetup. Yeah, a lot of people have that high on their list with Rey. So hopefully, I think there's still 3 more instances of that. There was one that just happen at 9. So, yeah, but the sky's the limit right now, so we'll see what comes next. After a quick snack, now we are in Frontierland to meet everybody's favorite rolling ball droid,
BB-8?
BB-8. Yeah, so we're here to see BB-8 after meeting the Ewok, BB-8, and then probably on to the March of the First Order in Tomorrowland. Maybe Han Solo and Carbonite, maybe Jabba, I don't know, we're gonna see. But right now it's BB-8. Which side compels you? On this, you can choose your own path. Main Street, USA, 9:45, 10:45, 11:45, 12:30. You can choose the light side or the dark side, and whoever chooses the most, they light up Main Street in that color at those times. So that's awesome. We'll go by and check it out to see if we can see what path has been chosen for whoever is at the Star Wars Nite. But yeah, pretty cool that they're doing this. Okay, so that was BB-8, and now we are doing the March of the First Order. And that's going to happen right in front of us in about 1 minute, anytime now.
Right by Launch Bay and Tomorrowland.
Yep, we're sitting right outside Star Traders right now, and we're just going to flip the camera around, and you'll be able to see it.
This is Upsilon class shuttle pursuer, delivering Captain Phasma and troops on the finalizer.
Troops, fall in. We were informed there was a threat to the First Order in this area. We're moving out. Now.
Yes, Captain.
Pay attention. If the resistance is here, we will find them. Fighters were reported in this area. They may have split up. Find them.
Yes, Captain. Let's move. You don't move. Identification now. I'm taking you to Captain Phasma. Move aside, civilians. Captain, this is the one we've been looking for.
How brave of you to show your true allegiance. How careless to do it in front of me. Enough of this. Troops, we're moving out. Now, clear out. Very good.
You want to go over there? You want to get the food?
Don't disappoint me again.
Understood. Move, let's go.
I am here under the authority of General Hux. You are here under the authority of me. If you might consider supporting the resistance, I have some advice. Don't. We do not tolerate traitors, nor those who hide them. Battle sites.
Upsilon class shuttle pursuer to Captain Phasma. Orders from General Hux. Return to base immediately.
Patrol unit. Stay alert.
just did the March of the First Order. Sorry, it was a little far away. We got to that one a little late, so we were unable to get to like the other side of the line. But we just did that, and then right by that, we did the Darth Vader and Darth Maul. It's not a meet and greet. It's just you can walk through, take some video or take some photos. It's nice because it went quick. You don't get to take your photo with them. You can do selfies though and kind of interact with them. So you might be able to like force choke Vader and get a rise out of him or something like that. But we did that, and then now we're heading back over to Galaxy's Edge. As you can see, I'm a little out of breath, but heading back over to Galaxy's Edge, just past like the speeder bike photo op. I'm calling it the wrong thing, but you get it. You could take photos by it or on them. You saw that, the 2 speeder bikes. So it's kind of cool if you were with someone else, you could be like, you know, rivaling on some speeder bikes. So that was cool. Going to Galaxy's Edge to do the Rey Lightsaber experience, group experience thing. Probably not the right name. I'll get that to you in a second. But and then hopefully we see C-3PO walking around. Hello. Hi. Okay, so it's called the Lightsaber Meetup with Rey. That's the official name. And then we just did, what was it, the Rebel Base?
Yes, that photo op. That was really cool.
Yeah, it was short line, Rebel Base. Bam, got some cool photos. And then the Mythosaur was right next to that.
Yeah.
So if you love the Mandalorian, the Mythosaur's another short line. Well, that's pretty cool. Just it's a good photo backdrop on that one.
Yeah, and these are some of the ones that are included in your free photo pass for the night. So make sure you get as many as you can, link them up, and you get to take them home with you.
And now we got about 20 more minutes until the lightsaber meetup
with Rey.
And so we're trying to look for C-3PO to see if he's hanging around here somewhere.
It would be a pleasure.
Yes. Can we take a picture with you? All right.
Wow, it's my dream come true to meet you tonight.
Splendid. We look forward to your service. Hello there.
Hello.
This planet suffers from an underuse of resources. You have a perfectly good moon, but have done nothing with it. And Jedi, and Cloudmaker, we are greetings.
How are you doing tonight?
I am doing as well as can be expected under the
That's good.
circumstances.
May I shake your hand? Oh.
I don't see why not.
I can't help but notice that you all brought your lightsabers. Yes, that's good. But allow me to caution you, please, do not activate them until you're instructed to do so. We can't afford to give away our position to the First Order. For too long, the First Order has been choking on its own ambition, its own greed, and it forgets that when we stand together united, we possess great power. If you look behind you, just skyward, you'll see our scouts watching over our gathering tonight. Tonight, you may be approached by someone who says they're with the Resistance. You can test them with this call sign. You can say, ignite the spark. And the appropriate reply is light the fire. Ignite the spark, light the fire. Let's try that, shall we? On me. Ignite the spark! Light the fire! Ignite the spark! Light the fire! Ignite the spark! Light the fire! Yes, well done! Rey herself is on her way here tonight. But before she arrives... Don't move! Everyone remain calm! Scouts, fly behind Chewie!
Your pathetic attempts at resistance have failed. As you can see, we have the power, and the resistance will be
Ray. Get back. Get up.
Oh, I know exactly who I'm dealing with. Let them go now. I won't ask again. You see, the resistance is stronger than you think. Am I right? Everyone, prepare to activate your sabers. Wait for my signal. This is your last chance! Everyone, for the resistance! Activate your sabers! Now! Well done, everyone! Well done! Well done, everyone! Once more, activate your sabers!
Ignite the spark! Ignite the spark! Ignite the spark!
May the force be with you!
We just finished the lightsaber meetup with Rey, and that's always a good time. I highly recommend going, building into your plans if you plan to go to Star Wars Nite.
Yeah, you get to see different characters. I won't tell you who. It's a little bit interactive, which is really fun, and it's just to see everyone gathered together with their lightsabers for the cause is really a great time.
Yeah, and as you saw, you watched the characters that were out there, so it's spoilers because you just saw it, but
Yeah.
anyways, the lightsabers are amazing. Like, if you just spin around and look at the lightsabers,
Yeah.
that's just worth it.
Yeah.
And now we are waiting, you can't really see, but we're waiting for C-3PO to come back out. I may have snuck in before when they were waiting for the lightsabers with Rey, so I had some C-3PO time already. It was super fun, so we came back after to do it again, try to take some good pictures and just interact. He's fun, and like I saw people shaking his hand earlier and stuff, so it was really a fun interaction.
Hi, C-3PO. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, what's your name? What do you think? Chopper's a very good character. Do you think he's tapping into the good side of the Force? No, we're not doing anything.
While we were waiting for C-3PO, we saw Hera and Chopper. So that was pretty fun. It was kind of hard to take video of them, but we did get some pictures that you'll see. So those are fun. Or you might get some pictures. I don't know. I haven't looked to see how they turned out yet. But Hera and Chopper were actually there just strolling through Galaxy's Edge. Then we got a great video of C-3PO, which you saw. So that was awesome as well. And a good photo right there. But that was a good one. C-3PO was fun. Did you like C-3PO?
Oh yeah, he actually gave you some time to like take a little selfie with him, and he was talking to you, and he's just kind of fun to see because we don't get to see him.
Yeah, so that was fun. And now we are off to, where are we going now?
We're going to see more characters.
Yeah.
We're going to try to see Luke, Leia, and the rest of them at Launch Bay.
And just to note, like just walking by the rides, we kind of just forgot that, yeah, the rides are all still going, and there's virtually no wait for almost any of the rides. So if you're all about rides and a little less about characters and food, you can just take advantage of that as well. So that's pretty fun. Well, we did attempt to go see Luke, Leia, R2-D2, Jabba, and then Han and Carbonite. When we got there, they said that Who was not there? It was Luke.
No Luke.
No Luke tonight.
Yeah.
But the line was, that would have been the
So
last
long.
thing. That would have been the last thing we
would have
did.
been in line for like an hour plus.
Which is
more.
fine. I mean,
Yeah.
if that,
Super important
yeah,
to you. Yeah.
then go for it. But that maybe is something, either do that or the Ewok first. So then that way you get one of those out of the way.
Yep.
So yeah, so we're gonna go find something else.
Well, I'm glad to see you again. Of course. Hello. Of course. Have you been to Tatooine? You have. What did you think of Tatooine? A little warm for my taste. A little bit, but I'm from Arizona. Ah, you're used to a desert planet then.
What we did find is we got to meet Queen Amidala.
Yes.
So that was awesome. Last year she had a huge line. And this year they kind of just did pictures in front of her instead of like maybe a full meet and greet interaction. But we were actually like literally the last people before she went on break this time.
So we got really lucky.
Yeah, so we got lucky on that one. So that was a good decision on our part to skip that other line and then go for that. So Queen Amidala is always a treasure. She's amazing. All right, guys. So we are at Mickey's house, and if you're a Magic Key holder, present your Magic Key, and then you get a Star Wars patch, special edition patch. And the patch is done by this artist right here. So you could go ahead and pause and read this. But yeah, cool. We are about to head in and get this patch. And to get the patch, you do have to walk all the way through Mickey's house. So be prepared. It always seems like it's short, but it never is. And I told you guys I would show you Amanda's shirt. So here it is. It's a sweatshirt for Star Wars After Dark, Star Wars Nite. Now in the back, look at that. Even better. The back's really cool. But yeah, there it is.
Thank you so much.
Here's the patch. You didn't have to walk all the way through Mickey's house, so a little over-exaggeration on my part. I thought you were going to have to walk through the whole thing, but apparently there's like different quadrants. They could just lead you back out. But if you are a Magic Key holder, Star Wars fan, and you are coming to this night, might as well walk down here to Toontown and pick up your patch. It looks like on Main Street they have one side is the light side, then one side is the dark side. So you can see Empire symbols here and then Rebel symbols here. Just 1 second, you'll see it. There it is. Like the Rebel symbol is right there. And then you get like the Empire symbols. So that's pretty cool. They divided Main Street into light and dark side. They have a photo op area just down here on Main Street next to the fire department for Jedi. So on the dark side of the street, opposite of the Jedi, is the Galactic Empire symbol here. It looks a lot more red in person. Camera washes out a little, but it looks pretty cool. But it's a good photo op area as well. And what you saw at the end there was when they light up Main Street with whether the light side or the dark side was chosen. So in that case,
choose your path.
You
right?
saw the light side. They lit up and everybody cheered for the light side. That's what you saw. And then we saw Mickey and Minnie's send-off.
Yep.
So Minnie was wearing BB-8. Mickey was wearing R2-D2.
It's cute.
Yeah, so that was cool. And we are at the end of our night. So the question was at the beginning of the day was, is it worth it? Is Star Wars Nite, how it currently sits, worth it?
It depends.
So yeah, it depends. what I say, she might have a different opinion, but what I say, it's only worth it if you target a specific like section of thing you would like to do. So say if you really like food and you want to do all the food, and maybe if you have time for, you know, a character here or there or a ride here or there, fine. Or vice versa. If you just like rides and want to do all the Star Wars rides and everything else because there's no wait times, then do that, and, you know, sprinkle in the other things. If you try to do, I want to meet these people, I want to eat this food, and it's all the popular stuff, there's no way it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So if you can kind of compartmentalize in your head, like, hey, I just want to do characters. I'm in this for the characters. Or, hey, I just want to do food. I'm in this for the food. Because otherwise what's going to end up happening is you are sending someone else off to go do this, sending someone else off to go do that. You're eating something maybe while you're walking, or you have to run to go get a mobile order and things of that nature, which is fine if you like that kind of chaos and zipping around. But if you're just looking to just completely enjoy your night, that's what we suggest. So if you're trying to get the full experience, probably not going to be worth it, and you'll probably feel like you ran out of time, and it just
you can't do everything.
It wasn't worth it. So what was your opinion?
I agree. You can't go into it thinking you're going to do everything. Is it worth it if you want to see the characters and you want to see the characters you don't get to see, like Leia, Queen Amidala, C-3PO, cute Ewoks or Ewok? Then it would be worth it because you can get that experience. But you, like Kelly said, if you think that you're going to see all those characters and do the food and do the Star Wars rides, that is an unrealistic expectation. So you kind of do have to go in with a goal, have your top 3 to 5 things that you want to do and want to see, and stick with that. And then anything beyond that's kind of a bonus. You might run into characters that you didn't plan on seeing, but, you know, like we ran into Hera and Chopper. We didn't plan on seeing them, but we got to see them. Another way that it would be worth it is if you wanted to come and just be in the ambiance of Star Wars and ride all the rides that you wanted, because those wait times were amazing. 15 minutes for Peter Pan, walk on for Dumbo, like you can get a lot done. And so that's where I would say it's worth it. One thing to note, we've gone to a few Star Wars nights over the years, and I'd have to say some of the changes this year weren't my favorite. We lost the fireworks, and that was actually one of the biggest things I liked last time, and the added value to the ticket. And it just was kind of a little bit anticlimactic this time to just have the choose your path. That was fine, but it's not the same. And so I think they really missed an opportunity not having the fireworks this time, and lost a little bit of that value.
Yeah, not having the fireworks was like a bummer, but I guess it also did free you up to do other things.
True.
Because if the fireworks were going, typically almost everyone would want to go. So then that's another, hour taken out of your time to go do things. So is the event worth it? Yes, it's worth it with knowing what the expectations of the event are.
Yeah, keeping it realistic.
Yeah. So we definitely agree. Knowing the expectations of the event going into it is going to help you to make sure it is worth it for you.
And also making sure you're planning properly. So things that we did that helped out a lot is mobile order ahead of time during the day before the event starts. That way you can get those few snacks and few treats that you might want before they sell out. And so you can kind of fit them into your day between the other things you're doing.
Yeah, and do a little research, see maybe usually the map has leaked before from other people posting online, so you kind of see like the lay of the land and what kind of area you want to go into, like food, characters, rides, or like pick your path, right?
Yep.
So that would be it. But all in all, we did have a great day here at night. We had a great night here at Star Wars Nite. But yeah, we're tired, and I think we are going to head out. So remember, life moves pretty fast.
Take a mouse break.